All right, we got the back day with the bands here. So we're going to start off with some lat pull downs here. I'm using I wouldn't say a wide grip here, but I'm pulling down to my sides this way. I'm still looking for the big stretch there at the top to really feel my lats kind of open up here. Dropping the elbows down. Really just trying to feel the squeeze here as much as I can. Remember with the bands, it's mostly a muscle squeeze, a concentric force. So as we're going through that stuff, that's what we want to be paying attention to as much as we can. But don't neglect the stretch when you can. For example, that reach there at the top. I'm looking for that every single time. We're going to be moving on to exercise number 2. We have a row. Now, once again, I wouldn't say this is a wide row or anything like that. You're also going to see me kind of move my wrist around slightly as I go through, just kind of pulling it. You'll see I kind of turn them almost to like about a 45-degree angle, a little less. And I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades together at the top. I'm still feeling them open up all the way and then fully re-engaging right there. Just moving everything through. Remember, with the bands, they're a fantastic way to still move the muscles around, but it's not going to be as challenging as it normally would be, say, if it was like on cables or something like that. Use this to your advantage so you can really feel the movements occur. Going into exercise number 3, we have our close grip lat pull downs. So I just kind of tied up the handles together so I can get a nice, good, close draw there. You'll see me kind of move around to find my position here more. Once again, I'm looking for that stretch at the top and then the squeeze at the bottom. I'm really, really doing my best here to feel my lats do the work here. Now, with this grip, you're naturally going to have a little bit of that bicep pull too. But using the bands, you can only get so creative, if that makes sense. So I still wouldn't count this as a bad exercise at all, as long as you're really trying to feel for the lats there. Get the stretch, get the full engagement at the bottom, and just work it through. You don't actually have to be strapped in either. You can see I don't have anything holding my legs down or anything like that. I'm just using my core to keep myself on the ground. Now we're going into close grip row. Same thing here. We have our very, very big stretch right there, letting it open up. Once again, making a lot of adjustments here as I go through, and then pulling the shoulder blades together as much as we can. You'll see me with that little pause there as I'm kind of opening around, feeling it. Once again, that's kind of the beauty of the bands here. You're not looking for everything to be super, super difficult. Now, it can be challenging still for sure, but it really gives you a good opportunity to feel how these motions really go, especially when you're like in a deload period, as I was here, just trying to feel how my muscles activate with these exercises. It has everything to do with trying to have like the best form you can, the best squeeze. It always should be that way. Going into our final movement, this is actually our core exercise. This here is called the Pallof press. You're going to see me line up. I use around the shoulders width apart, and I'm just pressing the band away from me while there's tension. Now, some people will talk about feeling this like in their chest or something like that. The idea is to move the center of gravity away from the body and use the core to stay stabilized. It's not a hard exercise to do, but it's very, very good for that isometric hold and stability in the core. And that's another session down.